pilot. And the reason we spent a lot of time together is because I was helping him with it. And sometimes we'd go to my house, sometimes it was his house, but his wife didn't care, so we got the book written, didn't we?
We sure did.
And it's available on Amazon.com. It's not very expensive. It's a very good book because he went through a lot of things growing up in Mississippi, and it was so hot there. That's when he decided that it was cooler up there in the sky than it was down there on the back end of that tractor. So, Troy, have at it.
Barbara told me to be brief, and I can do that. But I have 4 things that I want to say today. So I'm going to tell you number 4 first, and that's get out and vote. That's number 4. I just talked to these bright young guys right here and told them how important they are to our country and how our country is run, and they all promised me that they would get out and vote.
Amen.
Particularly when I said I was going to track them down. Okay. First thing I want to talk to you about, we need to send somebody to Congress that's going to, to the White House that will stir the pot.
Yes.
I don't want to send somebody up there that's just going to fall in line with all the, crap that's going on up there. I want somebody that's going to take a look at the problem, and he's going to have a staff that will help him through that. Now, he's going to make some mistakes. But he's going to have a staff that will get him out of that. That's the way he works, and that's why I'm voting for him. Okay, here's one that's different. You haven't heard anything about this one. You've heard the subject, but you haven't heard the cure. And I'm fixing to tell you the cure. Stop the illegals from coming into this country. We can't afford that anymore. Give me 60 days and assets, and we can close that border.
Amen.
It's not that big a problem. You just got to say we're going to do it and get out and do it. Here's how you do it.
The law's already been paid for.
The border is about 2,000 miles long, from California all the way into Texas and so forth. Now, we don't need to protect all that. Let's work on where they are coming across illegally now. Here's how you do it. Very simple. We've got the assets. We just need some, and I've written Trump a letter on this. And I said, dear Mr. Trump, the fence that you want to build, you've all heard that. He wants to make the fence bigger, taller. A fence is an obstacle. Those guys, those illegals are crawling over that fence, under the fence, around the fence. So it's an obstacle. We need a deterrent. And here's the deterrent. And the people in this country, we've got to make up our minds that we're going to stop this stuff. We run drones down on our side of the border, drones that can look down and see this. We have the capability of these drones downloading that to a control center that has helicopters, armed helicopters. And the pilot in the helicopter can also see that. So he goes to where all these folks are coming into our country that we don't want. Now then, he's armed and cleared to fire. Now people are going to say, oh, Tolbert, you're just going to stack up a bunch of dead people. If this guy right here crosses this wall and I kill him, that guy's not going to come over that wall.
That's right. He's going to be scared too.
So we're going to have to hurt some people to begin with, but I don't think it's nearly as bad as we make it out. We've just got to say, and this is a way to stop that. We'll know if you're tunneling under or whatever you're doing, we can stop that also. But an armed helicopter is a deterrent. It's not an obstacle. Okay. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is Trump says that he's going to beef up our military, and we've already heard that in prayer this moment. If we beef up our military to the point where it should be, and is capable of protecting the country like the Constitution says it is, nobody in the world is going to mess with us.
Right.
Foreign policy will be taken care of just because of our capability. So those are the points I want to make with you, and didn't want to make a speech. What was number 4?
Get out and vote.
Get out and vote. Thank you very much.